We are live.
Happy holidays.
Norris has that smile and the polo on
Happy
today.
holidays. Happy holidays.
Happy holiday season.
Hey, what's the deal, y'all? Early mornings. It's Monday, December 29th. We almost have made it to the new year. We're almost there. A few more days away.
Yes, sir.
And we have made it to the New Year's. What's the deal, Leo?
Oh my God. You know what time it is.
I know we got a lot to talk about today, but we do know what time it is. I see Norris with that polo on too, by the way.
Educate the viewers for those who don't know. Let them know what's going on.
All right, so for all the people that don't know, when Norris Cole wears a polo, that means that it's game day.
Oh.
Let them know, Norris, the record of the squad right now. You being a first-time head coach.
Man, right now, y'all know who Jerry Rice is. He wears the number 80. We 8-0. Shout out to girls basketball, Camp Hill, PA.
This guy, man.
We're doing our thing right now.
8-0 Norris Cole. Have you guys played against the other like top team in the league yet or no?
Yeah, yep. Yeah, we got rid of them early. We played.
Oh
them.
man.
For real?
Oh man. Oh man. Uh-oh.
You expensive. You
tell them the price is going up. My bad,
yeah.
y'all.
Oh man. Yesterday's price. It's not today's
price.
Absolutely.
Lord.
Man, I've dropped a lot of bombs already, guys. We have a great show for y'all today.
What are you eating?
Tomorrow, I'm done eating now. I'm not gonna be eating no more, my guys.
No, I was just curious.
I'm eating some sour punches, which is not good, but
At
we'll wait.
8:05?
We need a consultation. I'm gonna hire you for Route 30 consultation on health. You know,
Wait,
kids, don't do what I'm doing.
At 8:05 in the morning, eating Sour Patch Kids?
Kids, don't do what I'm doing, guys. It's not good to eat sour punches right now. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
but
at 8:05?
Only ate 3 of them, so we're good. All right. So no more sour punches for the boys.
No, that's crazy, bro.
We got a lot to discuss. Are we ready? Are y'all ready? I think I'm ready. Are you ready?
Water wet? Absolutely.
I bet. Let's get it. It's time for y'all to. It's time for y'all to. It's time for y'all to.
Hello.
Hey, we are back here for another episode in the morning, 8 a.m. in the morning. I know a lot of y'all partying right now, but I hope you guys.
Good morning.
In the morning.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 8 a.m. on the West Coast. It's 11 on the East Coast. But we here live.
Oh.
We here live, and we've almost made it. Just a few more days until we make it to the new year.
Oh.
And I hope you guys had a good year.
Oh.
Hey, yo, so look, all you guys out there, man, a lot still going on. You guys got to finish the year strong. Make sure we finish the year strong. We are not at the finish line yet. You know what I'm saying? Norris Cole got his polo on. He got to finish strong. His team's 8-0. We need that to be 9-0. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Big wins.
Big win tonight.
Norris, as you being a coach, as you continue to get wins, have you learned something new each time being a coach? Or like what's the biggest thing that you've taken from being a coach thus far in 2025?
Yeah, so I've always been on the player side. And so I never really realized how much a coach repeats himself. It's like a coach repeats himself like a zillion times. And sometimes you have to figure out different ways of saying things so that the player can continue to respond to it. Because obviously as a high level athlete, I know you you have to do some of the same things over and over and over again. But it's different when you're the athlete doing it versus when you're hearing it from the coach and the coach is having to relay the message daily. So shout out to the coaches out there that repeat themselves 1,000,000 times in a season saying the same thing over and over. It's like you're talking to yourself sometimes.
Dude, that's kind of crazy, bro. I didn't even really think about that, but you do have to do it every single time.
You have to repeat yourself every day. Like you work on your plays, you run the same plays every day. Why? So you can master them. And then you work on the counters, then you work on your defense. And it's like you talk about the same concepts every day, day in and day out. And, sometimes it gets kind of redundant, but the great ones and the good teams, they're able to keep that focus. And so far, my team has been able to keep the focus.
Yeah, that's fire. I rock with that. Yeah, that's a good bar, dog. All right.
In the building, man.
We are here with the boy Norris Cole, 2-time NBA champion in the building. Let's get it.
Oh,
we also got Ashten. She got the Christmas tree in the back. We call her Ashten because she's giving out gifts like Santa. But pretty soon we're gonna have to have a new nickname for the girl Ashten.
I know. How long do you guys keep your Christmas trees up?
Mine's still up, probably till after New Year.
Facts.
It's still holiday season
until February, don't you, Norris?
It's holiday season until after the New Year. It's the holidays from Thanksgiving to New Year is holiday season. So
you taking it down January 2nd?
I don't take it down at all. My wife gonna take it down, so I'm hands off with that. But yeah, she'll take it down.
I'm keeping up mine till February.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. My mama keep hers up 365.
Oh.
I'm just moving to the corner and unplug the lights. And then it's holiday season when it get pulled out of that corner and the lights is on. That's when after Thanksgiving.
That's wild.
That's wild, bro.
Hey,
first off.
Real talk.
Norris, what's the other thing that you did that was wild in this new year? You eat a peanut butter. What sandwich do you eat, bro?
Peanut butter and jelly toasted sandwich with a fried egg on it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's
me into the egg.
Hey, peanut butter and jelly with egg on it.
Yeah, with a fried egg.
Yeah, that's not it, bro. That's not it, dog. I'm sorry, guys.
Help this man.
Oh my God, that is not it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, peanut butter and jelly sandwich with egg on it is not it. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry.
Don't knock it till you try. If you ain't never tried it, you don't know what you're missing.
No, you need to be finished for that. But
MK Auntie asked, is that a New Year tradition? That's the New Year tradition. It's the egg on top of the peanut butter and jelly.
No, I do it. That's a lifestyle thing. I do it for.
Oh, that's even worse.
No, MK, that is not a New Year's tradition. That's what they do on a regular basis. No, you did not miss it, dog. You did not miss it, Uncle UJ. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But Ashton, get us to the first topic so we can get to that topic. Let's get to it.
Absolutely. Let's go to the first one. We're going to start with the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard went absolutely insane. 55 points, 11 rebounds, 5 steals, 3 blocks versus the Pistons. Mind you, did you guys know his previous career high was 45 points? I was going to say only 45, but 45 is a lot. But I didn't realize it was 45. But also the Clippers have won their 4th game in a row. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
Oh man, look at the smiles on y'all faces.
You
read that off so smooth. You read that off so smooth.
They was trying to bring them down. Hold on, they have some good wins now too. By the way, my boy, they beat the Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons are kind of like they've been kind of up and down as of late. They beat the Houston Rockets. Up and down too. They beat the Lakers. Mm-hmm. Who else did they beat in that group? I'm trying to think of the last one. I'm trying to remember the last one, but hey.
Oh, did they beat Portland?
Oh, and Portland. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they got Sacramento. Very possible they can win 5 straight. Do you think the LA Clippers? Ashton, I don't know what that was. Did you just scream?
Yeah, I hit that Mariah Carey.
I don't know what that was. You made me lose real giddy when I couldn't go lie to you.
Hey,
Do you see them making the play-in game? Funny thing about this too, by the way, Ty Lue, before the Lakers game, said, y'all, this is going to be the game when we turn things around. And usually when Ty says stuff, I actually believe him because every time he does, it happens. Since he said that, they went on a 5-0. They're 5-0. I mean, 4-0, potentially about to be 5-0 against Sacramento. Can they make the play-in game?
Anything can happen. I'm not going to say absolutely not, but I'm not going to also say, oh yeah, they won 4 games now. They going, play into the play. I don't know. I think they have a possibility with the way they've been playing lately and with the way other teams are up and down. Obviously, the way Sacramento, Lakers, Rockets, they are so up and down. Anything can happen. So there is a possibility. And if Kawhi can stay healthy, which, that's always a concern. If he can stay healthy, they'll give themselves a chance. I'm just happy to see him healthy and seeing him play well and see, the Clippers bring some excitement back to the league because they are one of the more exciting teams when they're all healthy. When you got James Harden out there, you got Kawhi, you got Ty Lue leading the charge, and then you got guys like Bogdan coming off the bench doing his thing. They have a pretty exciting team, when they're all healthy. So I'm just glad that they're able to show some productive basketball because it was looking ugly, y'all. I mean, it was starting to look bad. So I'm glad that they're able to turn it around.
Speaking of Kawhi, I got to read you some of these numbers. All right. Kawhi Leonard in the last 4 games, he's averaging 39 points, 9.8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2.8 steals, 1.5 blocks, shooting 51 from the field, 44 from 3, and shooting 97 from the free throw line. He's shooting 40, 50, 90.
He's like a side. The Terminator is back. The Terminator is back.
And not only is the Terminator back,
hey,
he's played 40 minutes a night. Yo, son.
This is what we've been wanting to see. This is why the Clippers made all the moves for this Kawhi. Now, can the Terminator stay healthy and keep terminating? That's what we want to know. That's what we need to see. And if they can, then they'll make the play in, and then they can do some creative things. But I don't want to. It's hard for me to jump on that train right now because I done seen every time this happened. We gotta go back and then be like this, be like, And so I'm gonna just sit back and watch and be happy and observe and let it happen. Because every time I get excited about Kawhi and the Clippers, something happened. Injury happened, some fugazi happened, and then it's like, here we go again. So I'm gonna just sit back and be like, Kawhi, keep doing your thing. And hopefully I don't jinx them.
Man, listen, why on TikTok said Clippers will end up at 6 seed. Do you guys agree?
6 seed.
Oh my gosh, 16. Hold on, let me look at the standings. 6 seed.
I'm about to say the standings must be super close.
Oh yeah, hold on. 6 seed is kind of. Now I don't know if that's wishful thinking. I don't ever want to say.
I don't know if that's what we call a reach.
Yeah.
Man, that's a stretch.
It's a little bit of a stretch.
All right, let's get to the standings. So the standings currently right now. All right, so all right, let's go to the. All right, we're gonna go.
I said 6, 7.
I'm over here looking at the standings. All right, let's go to 7th spot. Right, we got the Phoenix Suns. They're 18-13. Golden State 16-16. Memphis Grizzlies 15-17. Portland Trailblazers 13-19. Then we get to the Utah Jazz are 12-19. Dallas is 12-21. The Clippers are 10-21. So in order for them to get to the 6th seed, they are 10 games behind. I think that this is wishful thinking, dog. 10 games behind is crazy, bro. Hey, 10 games behind, and they got to catch the Minnesota Timberwolves.
What are the Pistons in the East? Are they still number 1?
Minnesota is still number 1. They're 24-8, even though they've lost a few games.
No, the Pistons, Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, the Pistons, yeah. They're still number 1. They're 24-8.
Okay. Is this a testimony of how tough the West is, though? Because the Pistons, they lost against Sac, right? Before? They came and played against the Clippers. But is this just a
We're not
testimony?
about to start that narrative. How tough the West.
I'm just asking a question.
It's pretty even right now. The league is for as even as it has been for a while. I mean, none of the teams in the West are dominating, other than Denver and the Thunder. They're the only team that's light years ahead of everybody. Other than that, I mean, it's even across the board in the league. Like, it's not nobody that's just like that.
Interesting.
I'm not ready to say that. I'm not ready to say like the West is a gauntlet again. Like, it ain't like the gauntlets of the past a few years ago. It ain't like that no more.
What about you, Jay?
Right now, you know what's weird? The Pistons are like a very unique case for me because I really like them. I feel like K got to put a lot on his back. I mean, let me pause that too, by the way. Yo, sorry. Yo, my bad.
Hey, listen.
Hey, yo, you see me trying to pause? I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
Bro, you should have just kept.
I gave you a chance. You should have just kept going.
Yeah, we wasn't going to say nothing, bro.
West is as tough as it ever has been. I mean, I agree with that.
The records don't say that.
As tough as it ever has been. Because,
it used to be like 3 or 4 50-win teams.
Golden State during them times was OD.
Yeah.
And then you had the Denver Nuggets. The Clippers are way tougher. Remember when the Lakers were OD?
The Lakers and Clippers used to be OD, and the Memphis Grizzlies used to be OD.
Yeah, Memphis Grizzlies. I can't
Mike Jones literally is a rage
Mike Jones. I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah, Mike. I don't know.
One thing I agree with is your telephone number though: 281-330-8004. Hit Mike Jones up on the low because Mike Jones about to blow. I do agree with that one though. You said the depth in the star power. I don't know, bro. No, when we first started coming,
West always had star power. It ain't about star power. It's about team strength, and the teams are not as strong as they once were. It used to be like 4 or 5 50-win teams. 55+ win teams are out there at West sometimes. You go talking about sometimes it'll be years like where the Thunder, the Spurs, the Lakers, and Dallas Mavericks all have 50 wins in one season. And then after that, the Houston Rockets and Golden State and the Clippers came around and started, having crazy records as well. The West used to really be stacked from top to bottom.
Hold on. And timeout. Luka was on Dallas, and they were like the 7th, 8th seed. Clippers couldn't go through them. Yeah, and they had to go 8. They had to go 7. I don't know, bro.
So this year is not. It's not this year. The West is not like it was.
Yeah, no, I don't necessarily agree with that. Kawhi and the Clippers too. By the way, I mean Norris, we know how you are when it comes to the Michael Jordan comparisons, right? I'm not trying to go to the comparison, but when I watch Kawhi, I know that man had the Unstoppables DVD playing and something else.
He comes from the Michael Jordan school. He come from the Michael Jordan education. You could tell he went to Michael Jordan private school. You could tell.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, I like that. I like that answer.
Yo, because bro, when I watch him get to his spots, and then you know how Michael Jordan does. Right, left shoulder fade, shoot over the top, use the pump fake. I'm like, dog, I know that this dude only studied Mike. You could just tell, dog.
He went to the school of Michael Jordan. Kobe was his professor. You understand? He went to the Michael Jordan school, and Kobe was the professor teaching. You know what I mean?
All right, so let's go through our top 5, right? Michael Jordan tree. So we got MJ. Do we put Kobe at 2?
Jordan is. Kobe. That's his.
Some of guys that study MJ.
100%.
All right, so now let's go 3 and 4. Do we put DeMar there at 3, or do we put Kawhi there?
I'm gonna go Kawhi and then DeMar.
Okay, you're going 3, 4.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
So we put AE at 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, who? Oh, Anthony Edwards. Yeah, he the young bull. He's still. So it's like Kobe graduated, got the PhD in MJ school. Kobe got the PhD. You understand? Kawhi is working his way to the PhD level.
He said the masters.
DeMar graduated already, and he's working on his, master's and PhD. And Edwards just graduated high school and entering the graduate program. And as he continues to level up, he's going to probably get the master's degree and then get the PhD himself. But yeah, they definitely are in the school of MJ. You can tell. You can definitely tell.
Hey, Shot said 2 things for sure. Water gonna be wet. Kawhi gonna shoot that darn pill, bro. When he gets to his spots, that's why for me, I put him in Michael Jordan school. When he gets to certain spots, I'm imagining him. He is cash and he's shooting that at a 90% clip. I'm not gonna lie to you.
100%.
Especially if he touch that paint or he get near that elbow, or anything near that paint, I'm like, bro, his cash.
It's cash. Look at the flick of their wrist. Look at the flick of their wrist.
In fact, and one thing too, guys, for all y'all that don't know, I mean, it's very evident. It's right there for you guys to see. Kawhi, when he works out, it looks like he's not going hard. He is mastering his spot. He literally goes at about 10 speed, but it's a quality rep. Making sure I just, fine tune and just shoot in the same spot and master that. You ain't going to see him go, in and out cross, between the legs cross. None of that. Nah. Just a quick shoulder bump, fade, quick fade. Something to watch, y'all, for y'all out there, man. Master y'all spots, guys. Master them.
And he is moving quickly. He's just not moving you don't have to move super fast to be effective. Game speed is not 100%. Game speed is whatever your game speed is to be effective. And Kawhi got broad shoulders. He's 6'7", big hands, and he shoots over the top. So all he has to do is get to his spot on balance, on target, and practice that rep. He doesn't have to go super, super fast because if you get too close to him, he's going to go around you and dunk it. So he don't have to practice doing that. So all he has to do is work on just subtle things to get to his spot, and he works on that master. And when you master it, you can shoot the ball. If a defender is close to you, you can shoot the ball if they sag off of you. You can shoot the ball off the dribble, 1 dribble, 2 dribble. But all you want to do is work on getting to that spot. You can shoot the ball flat. You can shoot the ball arc it. When you master a spot, you can do whatever you want to do once you get there. And so that's one of the top lessons, in the book of Jordan. Master getting to your spot, and you can shoot it fade. You can shoot straight up. You can get there head fake. It's a whole lot of things you can do once you master getting to that spot.
Thanks.
Top of the morning on TikTok said, what about Shea?
He's not in the Michael Jordan school.
Really?
No, he's not. He took a couple classes, some courses, but he's not in the school. He's not in the school because he's more of a point guard. He's more of a guard with it, handles the ball more. He learns some things because he shoots, a lot of middies. But the style in which he plays, you don't look at that and say, dang, that look like Mike, or that looks like
the punch side, because he do that punch side step from 3 too. Jordan don't do the punch side step.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff that they don't necessarily do. They don't necessarily have to because,
I don't know, Shea
everybody in the Jordan school are mostly elite athletes.
In his own, he might have his own school. He might have his own school, bro. Because I don't seen people really play like Shea. Who plays like Shea? I don't know anyone that play like Shea, being honest.
I have to look back and over. He has
his
own
punch side step. Yeah, his style is his own.
You know what he might? Well, it's a conversation for another day. But guys, him and James Harden. They kind of guys that use ball manipulation to draw foul, sidestep, school, punch dribbles, rip throughs to get to the lane. Him and James Harden are kind of like, but I don't know. They're even different because Houston, James Harden did all that with a little extra speed and pizzazz. So it's like, I don't know. Shea might have his own little style. I don't know.
They're saying Kobe and AI equals SGA on TikTok.
Hey, I like that. I like that right there. Don't even do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't do this, Norris. Don't do it.
AI is super fast. Y'all keep discounting AI. AI is a blur. AI is super fast. The reason he does what he does is because he's not super fast. So that allows him to be quick in certain movements. AI is a blur.
You talking about the style, the swag, the movement.
The swag is, but the game is not the same.
To the high.
The high to the high to the high.
to the house.
You have to think about that with Shea, but
The swag, the grip, the kit, the shoes.
He do
It
got
gotta
the
be the
swag.
shoes.
He do
Shout
got
out
the
to
AI
white
swag.
and white joints.
Yeah. But
Shout out, you saying no, bro?
The game, no.
Nice
Not the
with
game.
Cole.
Swag, though. The swag and all that, yeah. But the
Yeah,
game,
that's what I'm saying. It's more the swag. It's more the swag. It's more the swag.
100%.
For sure. All right, last thing on the schools. You played against Luka Doncic when he played, in Europe, right? When he was on Real. Is it safe to say that Luka Doncic is in James Harden's school?
Maybe. They play just
bro. When I watch,
they do play just alike,
bro. It be like that to me.
It's just like Houston, James Harden, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Am I tweaking?
Nah, you're not tweaking, bro. He hit the side steps for the right-handers. James used to do the side steps for the left. He used to isolate, draw the foul, get the and-1, shoot a lot of free throws. Like, nah, it's definitely similar. It's similar. One is just right hand, one is left hand. They both are excellent. Were excellent passers. Harden was an assist master then while he was scoring all those points. Luka scoring a lot of points with the assists. Nah, you're not tripping, bro. He's just a little slower, but I mean,
yeah, that's what it seems. See now,
tripping, bro.
See, this is why I'm saying, right? We have a talk that's right now, right? That talks about what's generational, right? And in that talk, everyone said Luka's generational, right? Then the counter for me is then James Harden's generational. Then they're like, nah. I'm like, Houston Harden's generational, right?
Houston, James Harden formed the way Steph Curry kind of changed the game. James Harden is one of the reasons why this game is played, why it's played that way. It's Steph Curry effect and the James Harden effect is the reason why there's so many threes and off the dribble threes and side steps. That's the Steph Curry and the James Harden effect. James Harden is definitely generational. Like, these guys got to stop them with the madness. They better stop it because I'll have to hold up. I'm gonna have to run down some James Harden clips the way I do Jordan. I'm gonna have to do a James Harden study for y'all. Bro, I'm gonna have to go to a James Harden study for y'all. Let him know what he was doing in Houston. Luka is doing some crazy stuff, but James Harden was same thing, if not crazier, 60-point triple doubles and such. Like, y'all better take it easy. James Harden is generational.
Dog, that's what I'm saying. And then two, generational doesn't mean right when you come to the NBA. Because if that's the case, Steph Curry is not generational. If you really say that, that's what I'm saying. It takes time. Some guys, it takes time to be generational.
But that also can make you generational though for the guys that come in, because Luka is kind of generational because he first team all NBA,
immediate, exactly.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work. But we in a different league though. You know, man, I'm gonna say the league is different now. It's easier for younger guys to come in and do what they do. And we had just watched James Harden do that. While Luka was doing all that, James Harden was doing the same thing just a few years before. So we just be quick to forget sometimes the guys of the past, which that's why I'm here though. We're not gonna let that
Don't
slide.
worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
Shot, before we go into the next topic, you asked a great question, my dog. All right, top 3 signatures out shoes wise, he said, in the shoe game. I'm gonna go
right now.
Yeah. It gotta be, it's John Shea. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, dog. The Shays for me, I love them, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Didn't he just come out with the all white ones?
The all white ones, dog, too. Hey, yo, listen. He's only doing one colorway. That's how you know they elite, dog.
It's red ones. The red ones.
Huh?
You see the red ones?
The red ones is crazy too.
Hey, can we get a sponsorship or something? Can we get sponsored by Josh Shea? Anybody?
Send them Josh my way too, dog. Like that shit. Send them my way. You can send them my way. But look, yo, son, the Josh on a different tier right now too. By the way, they've actually taken Nike to another level. I'll give that. Josh cooking up with those because all people wears those, and then it's the Shays. The third, I do like the ants.
Hold on, wait. This is not including the Jordans, right? Because the Jordan signatures.
No, we're talking about right now.
Oh no, because they are signatures. I was just checking. No. No, I was just asking for real because those are the top signatures ever. So
Come on, man.
Okay, never have a. I'm just kidding.
No, I was just asking. Look, my man Shot by Nas said the same thing. He said, "Look at the chat." Valid. My man in the chat said the same thing. I was just checking, making sure we weren't.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna go A's, dog. I like the Sabrinas. But nah, I'm going A's, dog. I'm going A's. They shocked me. I like the little flamingo joints, the pink joints is hard, and them Christmas joints. At first, I was like deciding, but I kind of rock with them joints. Can't lie.
You don't rock with the KDs?
Here you go. I'm a KD. I like the KDs, but I'm going A's. I'm going A's.
Oh, top three.
Ain't nobody wearing those, and no, I wasn't talking about the shoes. Jordan, for people who think outside the box. Hey, all right. But yeah, let's get on to the next one. That's
a good question. I'm over here still trying to figure out who's in the top three. We should do top five next because that's too hard, man.
That's tough.
That's too tough. That's too tough. But the next subject, Giannis. First off, Giannis is ODing. So Giannis had a windmill dunk against the Bulls at the end of the game. And then he goes on Instagram and says, I ain't no painter, but you get the picture.
Oh my God. Giannis, we got to
blue jumbo bomb.
Hey, yo. Giannis. Giannis, I know you got a rap album. Is it on the way? It got to be on the way.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. I saw the caption. I'm like, yo.
Ain't no
pain. Oh, man. Do you think he came up with that on his own?
I don't know, but I'm using that. Hey, copyright. You better copyright that, or I'm using that. You better. Hey, I like that. I like that.
Hey. All right, Norris. I got a question for you on this one.
Talk to me. All
right. So at the end of the game, gets the steal, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
Probably one of the prettiest windmills I've seen from a 6'11" guy. Can't lie to you on that. The windmill was very pretty. No one really talked about how pretty that windmill was.
A lot of stylish points.
Pretty windmill. If I could give a windmill in game in transition, that might have been a 10. I can't lie.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what happened to your calf strain, Giannis. When you landed, I was like, Lord, please, God.
Oh, me too. When he did the little, I was like, no.
Craig, get up. Get up, Craig. Come on, Craig. But hey, you was right there. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I like that. The thing with Giannis that I have to say, a lot of people got upset about it. So I said, let me go into my brain. Giannis is from Europe. So this is the picture I got for you. This is the picture I'm going to paint for you in the words of Giannis. If Giannis was playing against Panathinaikos, right,
mm-hmm.
in Greece,
mm-hmm.
I can picture him doing the same thing and people going crazy in the stands. Bro, I'm not going to lie.
First of all, he would be playing for Panathinaikos, probably going against Olympiakos. But
okay, all right, let's go opposite. If he played for Pana and was going against Olympiakos at Olympiakos, I can see him doing the exact same thing.
Yes.
He would do it.
Yeah, he would.
Should we change that in terms of like, because he had a valid point. Why is it that we are cool with like, no, I don't know. I think this was Gil's point. Gilbert said this. Why are we cool with another team, scoring buckets, doing this and that, and then we're not cool with the other team scoring buckets at the end of games?
Like if the team that's winning, they hold the ball, but the team that's losing, they can come down and still shoot.
Yeah, they scoring, they doing everything, and then we got to hold the ball. Like, why is that like etiquette?
Yeah.
I don't know. If the other team is still trying to score, then, obviously you can't score. But it's just I don't know. It's like you don't kick a dog while they down, and you want the clock to run. That's the biggest reason I would do it is because the points are not important. We want the clock to run to end the game. We up by 15, 20, 25, 30 points. I don't need another bucket. I just want this clock to run to end the game. That's why I do it. But if a team is trying to make a point and keep pressing me while I'm up 20 and I'm not being aggressive, then I'm gonna tell my team to go ahead and blow them out and beat them by 30, 40, 50 points if they do that. Because now you being disrespectful. Because I believe if you up by a certain amount, we want the clock to run so we can end the game. But if you're gonna be trapping, trying to keep scoring and doing all that, then I'm with Gil. Then hey man, go score. Beat them by 30, 40 then if they're gonna try that,
I'm cool with the scoring. You know why? I see two teams doing it right now. They putting their foot on people's necks, pressing full court. The Thunder and the Spurs been doing it all season. Everybody like defense.
That's because the league ain't used to seeing defense. We finally seeing some real defense.
So why is it okay when we seeing a team down by 20 and getting pressed full court? Then when Giannis dunk windmill, we got a problem. I don't understand it.
Do you think it's because it's a windmill dunk versus him just doing a casual layup?
Man, I wanted him to break the glass.
No, I know, but do you think it's a respect thing because of what he did?
Man, some people pay their money just to see him dunk. When people come to see stars play, they don't necessarily come to see him get just regular buckets. They come to see them make a spectacular move or a spectacular play. Giannis gave the people their money's worth. They can say, I watched one of the greatest players ever do a crazy in-game windmill. A kid is going to remember that forever and a day.
Facts.
And so we want to see our stars do that.
Facts. I just picture baby Norris with a flat top like, Dad, you see that dunk at the end of the game?
Hey, back in my day, that's exactly how I was too. Dad,
I would have been the same way. Dad, why are they trying to fight Giannis? Oh, he's getting this windmill. Hey, kids probably confused as heck in the crowd, bro. Like, what's going on? He just windmilled and they're trying to fight him, Dad.
That's a fact.
No, I used to be confused too, even as an adult when I was still learning the game. Like I asked you, I was like, why are people tripping about the fact that they shooting threes or they dunking at the end of the game? And you just said it's like the etiquette. I was like, I don't get it. I was like, as a fan.
Sportsmanship. Let the clock run out. Let the clock run out, and then if it's shot clock and you don't want to turn over, just shoot a crazy shot at the end of the shot clock. But if the other team is pressing and trying to trap and trying to steal the ball, score on them. That's what I always tell that's what I tell my team. Hey, we're gonna, especially it's below 30 seconds or 40 seconds, we're gonna hold the ball and let the game in. We up by so much, they're not coming back. So let's just be respectful. But if they start trapping and double teaming and doing all that, go ahead. I tell them, go ahead and score on them.
Yeah. So if you played against him, you wouldn't trip that he did that, the windmill dunk? I think?
Nah, only because it's him. It's Giannis. He's a star. That's what we want our stars to do, make highlight plays.
Okay.
Sometimes you never get that chance during the game. So at the end of the game, I wouldn't trip.
Would you have talked crazy to him? I ain't gonna lie, I probably would have said something to him.
No, I wouldn't have.
You would have said something crazy?
I wouldn't. No, I would not have.
No, I'm talking about Jay. Jay, you would have said something spicy?
I probably would have said something spicy. Yeah, home, dog. I'd have been like, yo, my boy, yo. Hey, bro, come on, dog. For real. That's what we on, bro. But I don't know, though.
So it's a difference. So if it wasn't a superstar,
Giannis like an action figure, Ashten. I wouldn't have bumped him, though. I know.
Jordan, you would have been all the way on the other baseline. Be like, hey, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I would have been on the opposite side of the half court, like, hey, yo, come on, my bro. We are home, dog. For real.
I think it's, superstars, get away with doing something like that because, like I said, there is an entertainment factor to the game, and that was an entertaining dunk.
So if it wasn't a superstar, then it's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, it would be looked at a lot different. It is what it is.
I've seen Derek Queen do it. He got a steal and he got a little dunk too. I've seen several times. I don't really be tripping. But if you do,
I've seen Giannis do it.
You might not make it out.
I've seen Zion do it before.
Yeah.
Zion did it before too at the end of the game.
If you did that in Partizan, would you make it out?
Well, Giannis would because he's a star in Europe and he's from out there. But
yeah, he would. Yeah,
a regular guy would make it out, but he would hear a lot of boos. They would probably have to make sure. Yeah, they would boo. They would boo. But actually, overseas, they would just boo you, but they wouldn't say nothing because guess what? There's a point differential overseas, so they play all the way into the last second anyway.
Oh, okay.
So point differential matters. If you win by 8 and you need to win by 10 or 12 if you can, just for the seeding, because point differentials matter in the seedings over there. So they might will boo you, but at the end of the day, they understand what it is, because if they could have stole the ball and scored, they would have stole the ball and scored to make their point differential go up even more.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Noah, I'm glad that you said that.
Wait, before you answer this question, though, before you guys answer the question, this is an ad read. Everybody that is on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook, please make sure that you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel at Swish Cultures. It is very, very, very important. We want you guys to convert over to YouTube if you can, so we can make sure that we see your comments. So if you guys have not done that, please do it right now.
We'll do that.
Listen to Coach Norris and listen to team captain Jay Rich up there. So
stop
what you're doing right now and go over to YouTube. Thank you.
I thought we was on Netflix just now, Ashton. We like the little ad in there.
I like that.
Hold on. Speaking of New World Order. Hold on. I like this right here, Noah. And this is what this is about. A lot of times you got to go to plan B sometimes and bring up a different topic. This is off topic, but I really love this right here. Is it me, or are the players on two ways making a real statement, like Ryan Rollins in Milwaukee, Dennis Jenkins? So for you guys on the Milwaukee, Ryan Rollins, I know he's on the guarantee now. He was on the two-way. You got guys like Kobe Sanders, who's on the Clippers on the two-way, playing a lot of minutes. You also got guys like Ryan Nembhard, who's on the two-way, playing big minutes. There's a few others too as well. I know I'm drawing some blanks on a lot, but right now, this is the best time, if you are a second round and you are a two-way guy, to look at that and have some hope. We saw Nick Smith, who's on the two-way right now with the Lakers. He had a dub last night.
Bro, kill
it. This is the time. You have a lot of opportunities on these two-ways in the second round. So we should not view that second round as some failure. Just being honest with y'all. Make sure you guys are staying in tune, because there's a lot of opportunities with these two ways in that second round pick. Maxime Renaud just had a double-double last night. We saw Nick Smith, who's currently on the two-way, go crazy last night. You know what I'm saying? Jenkins, Ryan Rollins, Ryan Nembhard. We could go on and on and on and on. We could go on and on and on and on.
I do.
Yeah, Noah, great call out, bro. Really like that right there.
I like that too.
When preparation meets opportunity, that's what it's called. When preparation meets opportunity, you got to be ready. And these two-way guys are, you can tell they've been putting their work in. They've been in the lab. And they're in a situation where when they get in the game, they're not in the game just to be supplemental players. These guys are actually able to get in the game, and the coaches is giving them the freedom to, like, hey, be you, show us what you can do, which wasn't always the case from two-way guys or guys that are getting called up. That wasn't always the case. Most of those guys get in garbage minutes or get in and pass it to the star and run to the corner. But these two-way guys are actually able to get in the game and actually put an input and an imprint on the game and show what they can actually do. And so it's kind of a great thing to see, having that opportunity to actually show what you can do and not just be a shell of who you are by just passing and running to the corner. So I like that these guys are getting that opportunity and taking full advantage of it.
Yep. I like it.
Let's go on to the next subject, y'all. Let's do it. Man, let's go on to back to LA with the Lakers. Lakers Hey, we like it over here on the West Coast. La La Land, Lakers defeat the Kings 125-101. Luka had 34 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. LeBron had 24 points and 5 assists. We saw Luka playing a little bit of defense too. Got a block against DeMar. LeBron with the reverse dunk. It looks. Did that talk by JJ help? We think? Did we think that?
I think it's two things. The talk helped a little bit, and they played against the Kings.
There we go. If they beat Detroit, are you going to say they're on the lose? Detroit's on a little bit of losing streak, or no?
Nah, Detroit is a good team.
I know Luka was saying la 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 la. LeBron was saying la 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 la. Nick Mitch was saying la 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 la.
Well, the
Hey,
coach was in his bag too. He started Marcus Smart. He switched it up. You want defense, you need to put some defenders in there. You
for
know,
sure.
if you're gonna have LeBron and Luka out there who at this point are not real defenders at this point in their career, you got to have somebody out there to do all that energy work for them. Period. And then when you have Austin Reeves, all three of those guys, LeBron, Austin Reeves, and Luka, are not strong defenders at this point. So if you want a consistent effort, defensive mindset, those other two spots to make the five complete have to play some sort of defense. And so DeAndre Ayton, you have to show some sort of rim protection and defensive rebound and sprint back in transition. And then you got Marcus Smart and Vando out there, put some defenders in there. And Rudy, he's a young player still. If he's not going to play defense to start the game, let Rudy come off the bench and start Vando or Marcus Smart. And so they made an adjustment last night with Marcus Smart in the lineup. They had a little bit more energy. Let's see if they can continue to do this, because their biggest problem has been consistency. They always show flashes, but can they be consistent? And if they can be consistent, then sky's the limit.
Money good.
Yeah, when you got to start like Luka in his prime, I mean, anything can happen. But you got to make sure that energy and that effort and that defense is there. Because if it's not, you don't have a chance.
Noah said, I love Detroit, but got to say that we need a secondary shot creator. I kind of agree with that. I'm not going to lie to you. Y'all do. For sure. Yeah, if y'all had another
product. Detroit is ahead of schedule right now. They're not a finished product. They're ahead of schedule right now. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. But y'all got one in Cade. Oh, my God. We love Cade.
Oh, man, he got a
self-made. That boy Cade, he's self-made. We like him.
And he paid.
He paid. Sure.
Yeah.
We definitely like him. I want to address the uncomfortable practice thing, because I posted it the other day, and there was a lot of comments, and I forgot it was the uncomfortable thing. Like, number one, guys, y'all didn't expect this dude to start cussing out Luka and LeBron and the rest of these dudes. You could do an uncomfortable practice in your own way. I think by that, he meant we're going to watch film, hold people accountable. Mm-hmm. You can't just cuss people out every single second. Not yet.
Not yet.
I mean,
oh wait, hold on. What?
Well, I mean, why? I mean, I'm not for the. I don't use profanity with my girls, but
yeah, you watch Phil Jackson. Is Phil Jackson surprising?
But Popovich cussed out Tim Duncan, one of the greatest of all time, and he accepted it, and that's why they was able to win 50 games per year. That's why they was able to develop guys like Manu and Tony. They went from these level players to Hall of Fame level players because they watched how Tim Duncan took the scalding, and so then they had to take the scalding and then raise the level. So to say that he can't call out and cuss out LeBron and Luka, yes, he can. He can't do it every day now. I mean, let's be clear. You can't do it every day, but select moments, yes, you can. The great ones can accept it, especially if it's true. Yeah. Don't say
was Pop screaming and cussing out, or was it just
Ray just told us the last time he was on. That's why I need Ray. Hey, Ray, I need you to tell. I seen it in the game
because we didn't really go in detail.
So we need Ray.
You have a final story too against him. He was cussing.
I wasn't all the way in their huddle all the time, but yeah, I seen him times, man, cussing Tony out, cussing Tim out, like. Yank him out the game, like yeah. Pop was like that. Like this whole idea that Pop was some kumbaya, and like, no. What made Pop great was his intensity. And he showed it more so in practice than in the game, obviously, but he was intense in the game too. But in practice, man, his film sessions with them, he held Tim Duncan to the highest of highest standards. And because Tim Duncan accepted it, everybody else had to fall in line. And he did that with Pop. Remember, Pop wasn't a legendary coach until he coached Tim Duncan. So Tim Duncan had already won, he was already rookie of the year and all that. So Tim Duncan didn't have to accept that, but he did. And that gave Popovich the credibility to be one of the legendary coaches and to create Spurs culture and all that. It all started because Big Number 21 accepted it. And so if the superstars can accept the scolding, as long as it's true, it can't be, you trying to embarrass me, humiliate me. It has to be true. The film has to support what you're saying. But if that's the case, then take it, and go on. For
sure. Okay. I'm with that.
Because I thought he was. I thought JJ was going to grow a sack and be like, oh, he going to call out Luka and LeBron. I was like, oh man, but you saying that he ain't do that, so
I don't know. I hope maybe he did, but I know people are looking at the practice afterwards. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, it's not like you're gonna run a bunch of suicides. I know people was like, man, what they gonna do in practice? They ain't gonna do nothing crazy in practice. They just
especially not when the media is in there.
Yeah, no.
It's
not for the media. It's not for the
That's
media.
what I'm saying. It's not for us.
I wish people could. The media was allowed at overseas practice.
Overseas.
Oh,
you would see some. Woo way! You talk about box office. That's cinema right there. I'm not gonna lie. That's cinema.
We have to check in on you guys.
Oh man, they talk crazy out there. I mean,
facts.
You almost want to punch the coach out sometimes. See how they talking to you.
Man, I heard it's a whole different ball game over there.
Real talk. You are not lying about that.
It is. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I only had really one bad experience with a coach, but I was ready to punch his lights out. Like we had to be separated in the locker room. Like I was like, man, hold up, you took it too far. I told him, I said, hey,
for no,
for you to say that,
I said, hold up. I said, enough is enough. Enough is enough.
No, that's crazy.
Enough is enough. Don't say another. Hey, this meeting is over.
Man, no, I wouldn't be able to do that. Me personally, I'm tone sensitive, so I would definitely be on one. I would definitely be
you sensitive to the tone.
Oh, 100%. Yes. 100%. Yes.
I would love to see Ashten at practice.
I'm about to say then, Ashten, I wasn't for you then, because
nah, it definitely was. Like even in volleyball, when the coaches would do the whole cussing out thing, I just wasn't about it. I would listen, but now if you start saying disrespectful and not true stuff, then I'm gonna have to say something.
Oh man.
Like, because now we can pull up the stats, we can pull up practice stats, we can pull up game stats, and then we can use that as a resource. But don't just start saying stuff without using a resource and bringing film involved. That's when
sometimes it's motivational. Sometimes the coaches go off just to motivate. That's kind of an old school way of motivating. Because if a coach yell at me, I'm not gonna go into a shell. I'm gonna kill just so I can shut him up. I'm gonna go out there and destroy. But everybody ain't built like that though. As long as he ain't saying nothing like, crazy, like calling me out my name, I'm not tone deaf. I'm not sensitive like that. As long as you ain't calling me out my name, I'm gonna listen to the message. I'm not gonna listen to how it's being presented. I'm gonna listen to the message.
That's fair.
And at the professional level, you have to be that way. Because you can't. We're not fighters. We're not MMA dudes. We're not there to fight, and we're not street brawlers. We're there to play basketball, football, baseball, whatever the sport is. So you got to learn how to decipher through all that.
That's real. Did you guys ever have microaggressions in basketball, where it's like kind of like an underlying message, like the coach would kind of be slick and would never be direct?
I never really had coaches that was passive aggressive like that. Most of the coaches I had was straight to the point. You knew exactly. Like Spo, I didn't have to guess what Spo was trying to say. He said exactly what he was trying to say to me. My college coach, Coach Waters, this close to my face. Like
was direct
to my face talking to me. So, me, and that's kind of how I was raised. My dad, my mom, we didn't do the gray. We was black and white.
Yeah.
You on this side or you on this side. We didn't do the gray area. So I kind of grew up that way. But some people don't grow up that way. So I can understand why some people are a little bit more sensitive to it. But I grew up where don't listen to how it's being said. Listen to the message. And if it's true, do something about it. If it's not true, then ignore it.
Is it hard to be direct with superstars too? Or not as a coach?
It depends how much power they have in the franchise. And it also depends on your personality as a person. Like guys like Ty Lue, he don't care. As a man, he's gonna stand on his two.
Stand 10 toes.
On his square, and whatever the result is from that, he okay with that. But then you have other coaches who may be younger or not established or not as secure in themselves or their position in the franchise. They got to kind of, play both sides, because if the superstar get pissed off, the owner paying him $50 million a year. He only paying you 4 or 5. So there's a delicate balance there.
Dang, that's a good point.
Yeah, it's a delicate balance. But most guys that are players, they don't care about all that delicate balance. Most of them. That's why Ty Lue is secure, because he like, man, I'm a player first. I made my money in the league.
That's real.
I played with Kobe and Michael Jordan and Shaq, so I'm gonna say what I need to say.
Yeah.
And because he was a player and a champion, he gets a little bit more credibility from superstars to do that. A coach who maybe doesn't have that background, a player might be a little less accepting of that type of tone towards them at first. Now, maybe over time, they can graduate to getting that type of trust. But it all depends on your personality, because Popovich was a military background.
Okay.
So that's his background. So he only know that way. And other coaches come from like Spo came from the video room. So he worked his way up. So he had to be delicate of how he communicated at first. And then as his reputation got better and he won more games and he won championships, then he could be even more direct. And so now he can say whatever he want to say because his pedigree is what it is.
Got that pedigree. Speaking of coaches, y'all. Okay, I want to make sure I'm pronouncing his last name correct. Is it Izzo?
No,
Izzo.
H to the Izzo, V to the Izzy.
Yeah. I always
get him into the eighth one in the world.
Yes, sir.
Trick. Oh, it's timeless.
Oh.
Hey,
listen,
y'all just showed up.
They could have been anywhere in the world this morning, but they here with us.
Yeah.
Look it, y'all just showed Unk status crazy. Okay, Unkies.
That's an iconic song, Yash. What you mean?
H to the Izzo, Unkies. Anyways, Tom Izzo is not feeling what the NCAA is doing, and I have the excerpt too. Oh, you have the video.
Oh, go ahead. Oh,
so the excerpt did say, now we're taking guys that were drafted in the NBA and everything. I said it to you a month and a half ago. Come on, Magic Johnson and Gary Harris. Let's go, baby. Let's do it. Why not? I mean, if that's what we're going to do, shame on the NCAA. So I'm going to let Jordan play the excerpt.
Hold on, let me see. Hopefully y'all can hear.
I'm disappointed. Scott's a good friend of mine, and he was on the team.
Well, can you hear it?
Yeah, we hear it.
Yeah.
But what's happened at 3 or 4 schools right now, I mean, I just asked. And all these people write all these things about me, and they're all wrong. So, they want to talk about coaches can do what they want. Listen, I'm still talking strictly not for the program, for the kid. So I asked Cohen, would you be okay if I went and got Miles, brought him back? And I sat you. I mean, you laugh, but that's what we're doing. Somebody's sitting. Somebody's not playing.
All right.
That's an interesting point right there.
It's a very interesting point. I'm not going to lie to you. Would you get mad if I brought Miles, meaning he's talking about Miles Bridges, who played underneath him?
Yeah.
He said, would you get mad if I brought Miles Bridges?
And sat you. Man, hey, it's a slippery slope going on right now, man. I have my theory on what
my bad. Go ahead.
My theory is it should be an age requirement. Like college age, you got 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm going to say 23 max age. If they 23 and older, they can't come back because college is supposed to be for kids. It is what it is. It's supposed to be for kids.
Yeah. But 23 and you get your 4 years of eligibility or no?
Now see that part, no. I'm saying 23 is a max age. Maybe you get 1 year, 23. But unless it's a specialty reason for an injury or whatever. But like it shouldn't be past 23, man. That's 5 years. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Hold on. Let me see if I can share this video.
You can't be older than that.
Can you guys see this? Head coach, USC head coach, Musselman also talked about it too. So let me see if I could play it for you guys real quick. Hold on.
It's kind of like free agency now. What are your thoughts? I know you have a great perspective on basketball. That's what you have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like. My opinion doesn't matter because I don't have a vote in the. So like whatever I'm internally thinking, I think as soon as you have a pro play from Europe, you're going to have a pro play from the United States. So as soon as they open the door with that, I think in any walk of life, you just want to know what the regulations and the rules are, and you don't want to be finding out after people are signing.
Yeah, I'll pause it right there.
Damn! Thank you. Thank you. Muscleman. Thank you. God,
Hey, he goes off. He kind of goes off little bit down the line, but I don't know if I want to kind of show that. You guys can go watch on our YouTube channel if you want to see the rest.
When you opened the portal, like in Avengers, when Thanos comes out, when you open the portal for the overseas prospects to come over,
And
they play in EuroLeague. What's the difference? Everybody was cool with the EuroLeague players playing. Or are we mad about the NBA and the G League guys playing? I don't understand it. Those lines got blurred. Guys, can we stop complaining? Y'all about to ruin it. People clocks about to start at 18. You don't want that.
yes, we do.
I don't want it.
I do.
I don't want the clocks to run at 18.
Man,
That's
college is for kids, man. You taking scholarships away from high school kids who this is their time to go to college.
Kids,
They can't get a scholarship because a 25-year-old,
these
26-year-old
high school kids is asking for $1.5 million. We're not in the same high school no more. This is different. Them high school kids are saying, hey, in order for you to get me on the phone, I need like about 1.5.
They not, bro. The majority of guys are not doing that. That's not the majority.
Hey, take me to the G League. Some of these kids, hey, you know what? High school kids, I love you guys. It's time for y'all to get back in the gym. It's time.
Wait, I did
not enough
ask.
time to get in the gym.
I did.
By 18.
I did ask him about high school
problem.
though. I did ask him about high school. Hold on, let me see if I could
A
get
little
it.
bit about the recruiting process. You have the transfer portal. You have guys that are pro going back into college, and also the high school kids. What are you guys looking for within your program when you guys start doing the recruiting?
Yeah, I mean, I think with recruiting, it's just, you kind of want a balance of all. You want some high school kids, you want some transfers, I guess now you want some pros. But, you don't want just one steady, diet of I think it's a mixture of everything. But for sure, college athletics should be about an infusion of high school players. I mean, this is a college and high school, and you just hope that the window, and it's not in all the sports, I mean, in football,
Go ahead, we're good.
you're predominantly.
Yeah, man, he's right. So it's about high schoolers graduating high school and furthering their education and furthering their sports. We trying to make college like this the mini NBA. Just because they paying people, it's not the mini NBA. This is about, that's why a lot of legendary coaches is stepping down, because it hasn't become about developing young men. Just because you're paying these young men don't mean you ain't developing them still as young men. Even though they're getting paid, they still can learn about financial responsibility. They're able to grow as players from 18, 19, 20 years old. We keep thinking about NBA. It's a small percentage going to the NBA. It's not like that's the majority. Only 99% of them are not going to the NBA. And so what you're doing is you're setting them up for failure. These grown men, 25 years old, 26 years old, coming to play in college. And then after their college career over, they're not pros. Obviously, they're 25 years old. That's why they're not players. They clearly they're not pros, because a 25-year-old normally is a pro. So the fact that you have to go back to college means your game ain't good enough to be pro. And then when you have to go into the real world, your average salary going to be 50, 60,000, going from 500,000 to $1 million to 50, 60,000 in the real world. And now your mind going to be messed up, because it's like, wait, I'm only going to get paid 60,000. Yeah, because you ain't going to get no degree. More than likely, you don't have a degree. You don't have no school that's going to back you, because you've been a hopper, this school, that school, or I went pro for a little bit, then I came back. So no school is going to back you as they alumni. So now the kids is all messed up. All the kids are not going pro. Like this whole thing, like everybody's going to the NBA. No, they're not. So we need to stop acting like that.
No, all right, let me ask you this question, Norris. You're a part of the G League Ignite. So if you saw Dink Pate and Tyler Smith go back to school, would you be mad at that?
Would I be mad at it? At this point, I might be, because how old are they now?
They're still they're like 20. I think.
No, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't
They're
be mad.
still young.
They're young, and they haven't played in the NBA. I don't think nobody that has played in the NBA should be allowed.
Tyler Smith played in the NBA.
Who?
Tyler Smith. He got drafted by Milwaukee.
Did he get in the game, an NBA game?
Yeah.
Oh well, I don't think a person who got an NBA game should go back. I don't.
Why? But why is it okay if your league players can play? It's the same thing.
Is it the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, isn't the EuroLeague the best league in the world? I mean, other than the NBA?
Yeah, it is. Other than the say it
That's what
again.
it
Say it
like,
again.
yeah,
Say it again.
bro.
It's the best league in the world other than what?
The NBA. But it's the same.
Guess what the kids can do? Instead
Is
of going to the NBA,
players playing in the EuroLeague right now?
instead of going to the why you want to go back to college now when you could have went straight to college? You didn't have to go pro. You could have went straight to college. Why you got to go up and then come back? No, go straight to college then.
But I'm saying that's where the lines get blurred. If you letting EuroLeague players come over, then why can't an NBA player? Huh?
That's an interesting thing. But the European education structure is different than ours. There's no college basketball in Europe. There's no such thing of the University of Paris basketball team Division I. There's no such thing of that. So you have to go to a club and play. So their educational system is totally different. So we can't hold them to the same standard as ours because of the system that we set up. I mean, it just is what it is. I don't think a 21-year-old who's been playing in EuroLeague should be able to come to college. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying for the teenagers, 16, 17, 18 years old.
Why should a 21-year-old player come from EuroLeague to the college? Why not? I'm cool with all this, bro.
I'm not.
You're not 25 coming back. James Ncaa
I said 23. I said 23 is my cutoff. 23 is my cutoff.
James Ncaa is 21 years old. I have no problem with this.
He didn't sign the contract though, even though he got drafted. Am I correct?
He didn't play, but like that's what like the fine line was. He
didn't sign his NBA contract. So even though he got drafted, just like in baseball, they draft a lot of guys, but the guys don't go play. And they stay in college and they play because they don't sign the contract, or they sign the contract with a stipulation saying after 4 years or whatever. So if y'all want to do that, put some stipulation in. That's all. Put a stip. But if you're gonna go pro, then you pro. It ain't no going back and forth. Go straight to college.
What was Monty Williams' question to Norris? What is Squeeze talking about? Did Monty Williams have a question for you, Norris?
I ain't see it.
He said, Swish coaches, don't forget that Monty Williams question to Norris. I got to hear his thoughts. I don't know what Squeeze.
I see it, but Norris, you would have to scroll up in the comments to see if you would like to answer that one. Can you see the comment?
I can't see it.
Okay.
Yeah, just highlight it.
You want me to show it?
Yeah.
Is it that?
I think he can answer this well.
Are we off topic?
Nah, it wasn't no strain on the relationship. No, it wasn't, to answer your question. No, it wasn't. It didn't mess up my relationship, having success as a rookie. Believe it or not, I thought the same thing. I thought I was about to take the spot too, but you learn about the NBA, it's about fit. And, Rio, he fit well with that starting lineup, but yeah, I could have very well started, but Rio, because he was a spot up shooter, I was more coming out of college, I handled the ball a lot and stuff. And that starting lineup, Brown and D-Wade was going to do most of the ball handling, and the secondary pass was going to CB. So it kind of fit better, with Rio as the starter at the time, because he was a good spot up shooter, and LeBron and them, they need space on the court. So yeah, it didn't mess up my relationship with him at all. Because I thought the same thing you thought.
No, that's real.
Bro. You tried to get us back off topic.
Yeah, we're back on topic though. That was a good question. We'll get back on topic.
Great. Hey, that was a great question too, by the way. I want to acknowledge that. Great question. Back to this. Hey, yo. If we allow the Europeans to come over here from your league, why is it a problem that our American players are coming from the NBA or coming from the G League and going back to college? I don't understand it.
You do understand it, bro. You know it's not right. College
is kind of saying. He's saying like the systems are two different.
Blurred. The line got blurred with when you allowed the EuroLeague players to come over here, and no one had a complaint. Why is it such a complaint that the NBA guys are getting another chance to go back to college?
Listen to what you're saying, bro.
I don't get it.
The European players never had a chance to go straight out of high school to college.
What's that mean though? The lines got blurred. You can't
blur line.
The EuroLeague is one of the best leagues.
It's about going from high school to college, bro. If you're gonna go straight to the pros, nobody held a gun to your head to go pro, and then you get up there and your game ain't good enough. Now you want to come back down to college. Like, you should have just went straight out of college. That's the developmental process. Go to college, develop, go pro if your game is good enough. All that backtracking, no, because you're taking away from 18-year-olds who deserve a scholarship, but coaches, they want to give them a scholarship, but
I'm gonna tell the 18-year-olds get better, losers.
Get better.
Get better, losers.
For 1.5 million.
No,
Bro,
18-year-olds.
Hey, I'm
I'm sorry. I'm all for the youth. I'm all for the youth.
No, Jordan.
It's out of control. Norris.
You're out of control. You
Control,
telling
Norris.
18-year-olds to be pros, and that's not a realistic thing. No
But
18-year-olds, bro.
they're asking for 3 to 4. They're getting 4 million.
No, they're
And
not,
two,
bro. That's not
and
the
then two,
majority. The
two,
majority
I'm
is not
in
getting that,
draft
bro.
class. They going against these old dudes. They dogging these dudes. It don't matter. They dogging these dudes.
You're naming the 1%.
These
You're
dudes.
naming the 1%er dudes that are going one and done. Most 99% are not doing that. 99% of the guys are not getting the 1 million, not getting all that. Most people are not. They're freshman guys who are Division I who still need to develop. They 18, but they still need to develop, but they deserve a scholarship. But
Yeah, they need to develop, but they're asking
No,
for
no, no, bro.
800,000 to 1.5 million.
No, they not. Everybody's not asking for that, bro. That's a myth, bro.
Hey, it's not a myth.
I mean, if I tell you to do the math and how many Division I schools they are, high major, mid major, low major, Division I, everybody's not asking for that, bro.
Hey,
The coaches, the only reason these coaches getting these older dudes because they have to win or they're gonna get fired. So it's like, dang, well, I kind of gotta get an older dude, but I don't really want to. Coaches are in college to develop boys to men. That's what most coaches are there for. And now we're trying to make this thing like it's a mini NBA, and that's not right.
Norris, if you're a top 30 kid in this new era of basketball in high school, minimum you're asking for 500,000.
But you know how many colleges? There's thousands of colleges.
People aren't even making it out of Europe. People ain't making it out of Europe, though. Not even close.
1,500 colleges in America, 22,000 something colleges in America. Most people are not asking for that.
Bro, you got it. Hey, I'm telling you they are. That's why I'm not tripping. I'm trying to explain to you. If you are a top 30 prospect, you are asking for 500,000 minimum.
We're not going to make no rule for no 30
I'm
players.
not tripping right now. Yeah, you got to compete for that money, my boy. Because we're giving the wrong example. It's nothing is spoon fed to y'all. Because in overseas, you're not making that.
But
that's what I'm saying.
You think you're gonna make a rule for 30 players? That don't even make sense, bro. It's thousands of.
I'm not making a rule. I'm cool with these overseas guys coming over here and these former NBA G League guys coming over because it's pro sports. It's pro sports now, bro. When you got the high school kids asking for 500,000 and feeling entitled to get 500,000 to $4 million, that's more than pro sports. Two-way guys ain't even getting that.
Nah, they next up because we can say the same thing about the NBA. These new guys, they getting paid $50-60 million. Nobody cares about that, bro. It's about the process. Just because they next up, it's their time. They shouldn't be penalized because they living in this day and age and time. And now a 27-year-old can take their scholarship spot because his game ain't good enough
to play. Not a 27-year-old, bro. Cool, it's a threshold. It's 21 to it goes to 23 to 24 years old.
Wait,
that's
what?
It goes
what?
I ain't cool with that.
Every guy that's come back over is under
that's come back over.
Yeah,
okay.
That's why I'm fine with it. Now, if Miles Bridges came back, then we got a problem. He's 26, 25. That's different. But if he's 21,
the dude might be 23 and an all pro, and then be like, you know what? I'm all pro, but I want to have fun. I'm gonna go back to college. I'm 22. Luka was 20. I'm gonna go back to college. I'm all NBA at 22. Ant-Man, he was all NBA at 22. And he can go back to college now and go to Georgia, and they'll win the national championship. That's what you're saying, and that's not okay. That's not okay, bro. That's not okay.
I agree. I see what you're saying on that end, but the problem is the lines get blurred when you're talking about Europe.
The European educational system in Europe is not the same. The governments are not the same. You can't go over there and tell them to change their educational system to fit the United States. You can't do that. You can't go tell another government how to do that. Don't make sense to do that.
So we got guys playing with Cameron Payne, Jabari Parker, Luka Doncic, all those guys, right, overseas, and we're allowing them to come over here and play in Europe, play in college, and we have a problem with some G League guys coming over here? I'm confused.
I'm saying G League is not. I said NBA. I didn't say G League. I said anybody that step for the
too.
NBA. The NBA is the big league of the big league. If you play in the NBA, that's it. Your amateur status is no longer. That's it.
I should get to the comments too, because I want their arguments to go in there. I see a lot of battling back and forth too.
It's kind of a bloodbath in the comments though.
I want to see some of these comments. Put some of these comments in here.
Man, my son is 18 years old. My son 18, he's all state, and he can't get a real scholarship because the coach is giving it to guys that's pros. I'm gonna have an issue with that.
Norris, you're realistic.
That's one of the reasons why I don't want to coach in college right now.
For an arm and a leg. If I'm on the phone
they next up. So what? They next up. This is their generation. You had your time. You 24, 25, you had your time. They next up. Okay,
man. This is a good question by Josh Winslow 128. But Norris, you fine with the 80-20 split?
What's the 80-20 split?
I'm looking for it.
What is that? Jordan, what's that?
It's like it's a revenue split. What, Josh? Can you kind of go into the revenue split? Hold on, let me get it real quick. I just want to make sure I can fact check it a little bit better. Hold on.
And then Mike Jones said they gaslighted Norris into believing that it's about education.
They didn't gaslight nothing. I know the real numbers, bro. I played in the NBA. 99% of people are not gonna play in the NBA. So ain't no gaslighting. You still got to get an education.
That's why I don't understand why we complaining. Kids is getting a second chance, and we over here complaining.
He said, Reed Dion said he's cool until his son or nephew doesn't make a team in college because of a former pro in NIL.
Exactly, and that's not right.
Okay, so 80-20, he said, Josh Winslow said, universities get 80%, student athletes get 20%.
That's a real thing, a revenue split?
Yeah.
I'm not. I think the players should probably get more. I mean, it's weird because football and basketball generate most of the money, and so it's kind of like unfair to maybe the other sports. But I think whoever generating the money, which the athletes mostly are, they should get a lot of that share. I mean, so I think that the players should get more than 80-20.
Would you take millions of dollars or a degree? I'm taking the millions. I'm taking the millions, and then I could always go back and get my education.
You go to work to get a job to make money. So if you can skip that part to get to the money quicker, that's cool. But you gotta understand what the majority of people. We're not talking about the rare few. The majority of people don't know what to do with millions of dollars, especially 18 or 19-year-old who just went from living with their mama to now living a pro lifestyle. Most people gonna squander anyway, and these is facts. Go back 50 years, pros, athletes go broke the fastest. So there needs to be some educational structure to it. So it is about education when you go to college. Whether you
that should be in high school though. Put that in high school.
It should be in high school, but it is what it is. We in America until they
not gonna lie, it's about exploitation. All this is, bruh.
Yeah,
I think
99%. Ashten, remember, most players are not going pro. If we start naming every college and every conference, just at the Division I level, it's thousands of them.
100%.
Only like 1 or 2% are going to play pro ball. So we shouldn't be allowing this to happen like this. Like we shouldn't be allowing pros that played in the highest league in the world to come back down and take scholarships from kids. Morally, that's just not correct to me.
But what if they're still technically a kid, though?
Put Reed up. We need to talk to Reed. Dion.
I'm saying G League can come back. I think
right now. There we go. Perfect.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I don't know if I switched it.
Put the other one up. Where is it at? Where's Reed at?
Is it the He Is Cool one?
Dang it. I had it up too.
My bad. But I don't know. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Maybe if there's like an age cap on it, but I can't really be mad at somebody that's 23 going back to college, or 22. Let's say 22 going back to college and and getting a bag?
Ashten.
That's technically a senior in college.
A fifth-year senior. Because you go to college at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's a fifth-year senior. 23 is a sixth-year. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about? Like, really?
Hey, if you took a red shirt, then it's equivalent.
All right.
Norris not rocking with it.
Because you know how many 18-year-old kids that's doing what they're supposed to do, winning state championships, getting better, going to, they may not be high majors, but going to mid majors and low major division ones, and they can't get scholarships because of this transfer portal thing, because the big programs are taking pros, and then that means some of the high major Div1 players are moving down lower divisions so they can play how they play. It was just forcing the lower mid majors to have to pay more money. So the high school players that maybe could have went low or mid major getting pushed down to NAIA Division 2 or whatever when they should be Division 1 and developing Division 1, but they can't be Division 1 because they paying pros to come back. Like that ain't cool. That ain't cool. If you a pro, go be a pro. If you ain't no pro, stop going pro early. Go to college. If your game ain't there, your game ain't there. Go.
What if the high school? What if the 18-year-old that should go D1 is asking for $500,000?
That's the market. If that's what it is, that's what it is. It's his time. The next generation always.
But then you could get a pro for $500K though too. That has more experience for your program.
Why? If he a pro, he should be pro. If he a pro, stay pro. Don't tuck tail because your game.
They got blur with Europe. That's why I'm saying you can't make rules and then have a rule like for the European athletes and change up rules because a lot of rules is messed up. So you open up the rule book. People don't want the rule book to be opened up. That's the problem. They don't want that rule book. That's what I'm saying. Huh?
If an 18-year-old asks for six figures, that's not the issue. They the next up. So whatever the price is, today's price for the next up, that's okay.
But Norris, you know. And this goes back to my man's comment, Reed, or whatever. I play overseas 8 years, bro. And I'm very active in the high school scene. I'm seeing what these kids are asking for, how they work, how they are in the gym, how they do certain things, how they go about their daily routine, and then also how they feel like things are entitled to them. 500,000 to $1 million is not entitled to you, bro. I'm sorry. You got to know that, look, when you go overseas, there is a high possibility you might not make 100,000. So why are we putting these in these people's mind?
Entitlement attitude in here, though. The top guys are always entitled. That's just life. The top recruits that come in.
They're not entitled to that. Are they, bro? They're not entitled to that. I'm just telling you.
Get paid. They've just been under the table. But all the guys, that's the top guys, feel entitled. That's just been from the beginning of time. Why are we acting like this is something new? This ain't nothing new. Dudes been feeling entitled. They get extra gear. Before it was NIL, before the NIL, you know what the top guys used to get? They get extra gear. They get extra food. Their families get extra benefits below the table. So it's not like there's something different. It's just now it's on the table for us to see. Everybody feels entitled when you a top recruit. That's just what it is. So we can't, they entitled to 500,000. Yeah, that's what the market is today. Since we started paying guys, that's the market. And just because they freshmen, incoming freshmen don't mean they should be penalized because they living in a time where they get paid. They shouldn't be penalized for that.
Norris, be honest here. How much are these these college kids about to get paid when they go overseas?
The lower level dudes probably ain't gonna get paid nothing. The top dudes though gonna still get paid.
They're gonna get paid, but aren't a lot of these college kids making more than European pros that are playing at a very high level?
Yeah, like the Banjas and all them, they getting paid way more than the European pros. They getting paid way.
Okay, more. Then this is my point, bro. Like, if that's the case, and I like this too by Mike Jones. College basketball is the second highest level of basketball. You can't make it in. People love to disrespect the level of college basketball. What other leagues can you see in the future stars?
Also, JG on TikTok said, I wish I could go back to school. I'll be getting more bread at CSUN than I did my first year in Italy. That's what he said.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
College basketball is not the second highest level. EuroLeague is the second highest level.
Yeah, okay. Point blank. Thank you.
Yeah, EuroLeague is probably
Thank you for my point. You letting these EuroLeague guys come over here.
Everybody is not EuroLeague. EuroLeague only has 20.
You're not cool with these NBA and G, bro.
EuroLeague is one league. They got Euro Cup. They got regular French league. They got EuroLeague is not the whole overseas. We're trying to make EuroLeague seem like EuroLeague is the whole overseas. EuroLeague is one league overseas. EuroLeague is not the only league overseas. Stop making it seem like the EuroLeague is anytime anybody go overseas, that's EuroLeague, because it's not. That's not. And all these dudes don't play EuroLeague. Some of them is Euro Cup. Some of them don't even play EuroLeague at all. Some of them just play for the club team.
And that's my point.
Some of them just play for the club team.
There's some EuroLeague guys that are allowed to come over here and play. So why is that fine? And
Which ones are they? Which ones are they? Because Ernest Cantor he couldn't do it.
Yeah, that was before NIL though. NIL didn't exist.
I'm just saying. So what's EuroLeague dudes is coming over here that's actually play in the EuroLeague, not for a club that plays in the EuroLeague.
Keita's about to sign right now. Keita, the big man for Barcelona, he's one of the top prospects. He has Duke and another school as his top schools.
How old is he? How old is he?
He's 18.
Thank you.
So
he's a high school age kid. The educational system out there is different. There is no college basketball out there. He's 18.
If Cooper Flag went back to school right now, you guys would complain. Yes or no?
Cooper Flag went to Duke.
He
know what Cooper Flag did what he was supposed to do.
We let the EuroLeague, the European prospects be cool. And then we can't. If you're American player, hey, yo, I'm sorry, my dog. You made your decision. You got to lay in the bed that you made the decision with. Dang. Come on, Norris.
The NBA.
You know people complain if Cooper Flag went back to Cooper Flag went back.
Didn't do that. Cooper Flag took the natural order, which we have set up here in America. Go to college, get paid. He got paid, didn't he? Did he get paid or no?
He got paid.
Okay, he went pro. This young kid, he 18. He doing his getting paid, ain't he? He getting paid, but he's only 18, and then he can go to college because they don't have a college system out there. So it's the same thing. Don't make it seem like it's nothing different. It's the same thing. Cooper went to college, got paid, went to pro. This 18-year-old kid playing for Barcelona, he getting paid. He gonna go. Hey, it is what it is. You can't force another country to abide by American rules, bro. There is no college basketball out there, so you can't force them to do that.
But you get what I'm saying with the rule book.
I get it. It's the loophole, but we got to use common sense in the loophole. We can't be having dudes that's pros come back. Like Izzo said, if that's the case, I'm just going to have all my pros just come back and I'm going to just win the national championship. And then guess what? Some 18, 19, and 20-year-olds who's supposed to be in college, who deserve to be in college, going to lose their spot and their scholarship because of that. And
we got to compete. Y'all want to hit the portal?
Compete against a pro. I don't care how
he's setting these guys up for failure. Kids don't go through no adversity no more.
No, bro.
We got to compete.
An amateur can't compete against a pro, bro. We got to compete against a pro. An amateur, there's no competition between a pro and an amateur, bro. It's BTA every time. So you're saying they got to compete. How? They haven't been able to develop enough yet. That's what college is for, to develop.
You know why they got to compete? Because in high school basketball, I see a 17-year-old saying that he's 13 years old. We're dealing with it now.
Yeah, that's not the majority.
We're dealing with it now.
That's not the majority. That does happen.
That's the problem. I see these kids on a daily basis. Jordan. I see a kid in 6th grade dunking windmilling. Yo, Jay, he's in 6th grade. Dude got more facial hair on his face than me.
Yeah, they be capping, but that's not the majority, Jordan. We can't make rules for the minority. It's 50 states, and in those 50 states, there's millions of kids that's in high school basketball. You think that the majority of them are overage playing against underage? No. Use our common sense. We can't make rules for these dudes that's doing that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot. I'm being honest. There's a lot. That's all we see.
Nah, man.
I'm seeing 6th graders.
You have exclusive access to the 1% that most people don't see. That's what you got to understand. You have VIP access to the short percentage, to the pros and to the elite. We do too. I do too, because I've been a pro. I'm a part of that community. But the majority, though, that's not what's happening. And we can't make rules for the small minority. We can't do that. Because if we start on a grander scale, what if we start as a whole society start making rules for the billionaires? It's only 1 or 2% of them, and we have to live, us regular Americans have to live by that. We wouldn't want that. We can't live like how they live. So we don't want to do that. So in sports, we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, but the problem though is that the money is crazy that's being asked.
But the money, they deserve it. The schools is making 9 figures and 10 figures off of these dudes. So 500,000 ain't a lot when the school bringing in 100 million a year. They bring in
making a lot. Colleges
hundreds of millions. If I'm asking for 500,000, but my school is bringing in 250 million a year,
that is true.
500,000
That's a very minuscule amount. Terry Gooden had a good question though. Are the European players considered pros in their country before they come to the United States?
Well, yeah, because there's no college, so yeah, you're considered.
You're automatically a pro.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on some of their structure, how they contract too. Some of them might play for the pro club, but they might not be getting paid. They might have their room and board paid for, but they consider Esquire. So they might play on the big team, but they don't have a professional contract with the big team.
Got you. And then JG on TikTok said, "What about the kids that are purposely reclassifying as well?"
That's what I'm saying. He don't know all the stuff.
I do know that they've been doing that, bro. This ain't nothing new. They've been doing that. I never thought that was cool to play down.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought.
No. They're reclassing to go up to make money.
I mean,
he didn't say either. He said
that's
just
reclassifying.
I figured if you go up, I don't care about that. But reclassifying down to go down, I never thought that was okay. I never thought that was cool to play against weaker competition, younger competition. Like I mean, because there's a loophole.
I'm not gonna lie. As a college, it's gonna make competition crazy. Number one, the portal is gonna ruin the balance. There is no SF Austins cooking up in the league no more. I mean, in college basketball, who is cooking up? When the Cinderella teams get taken and thrown and
wait, time out.
Yeah, I knew Ashten.
Because I saw Norris's face. Mike Jones said, "Norris, if UNC offered you $5 million, would you have hit the portal at Cleveland State?"
I'm gonna just be honest with you, because me and my homies was just talking about this.
You would.
I'd be 100% honest with you. I would give Cleveland State a chance to come close. I would be like, hey, city of coach, go talk to the city of Cleveland, because Cleveland a big city. You know, we got pro team. Hey, go see if you can at least get to $3 million. If you can get to $3 million, I'm gonna stay at Cleveland State, because I like how I play. I wasn't gonna change how I play for me, because my goal was to make it to the NBA. I didn't think, you know what I'm saying, I'm thinking NBA, and then I can, get to it. And I wasn't going to. I didn't want to change how I play. And going to one of those big schools, you might have to change how you play. I'm setting records where I'm at, so I'd rather be the big fish in a small pond than be the small fish in the ocean. I like being the big dog. So I would have went to Cleveland State and be like, hey, come get the $3 million. They offered me $5 million. I'll take 3.
All right, let's not do 5. Let's not do 5. Let's do $3 million to $1 million, because Cleveland State probably is only going to get to 1. They'll say we'll give you like 1.3, and you can get to $3 million.
I'm gonna stay, because I was on pace to go into pro. I was a first round, draft pick on the board already, and I had done 3 years already. I'm already in the Cleveland State record books. Like, I'm gonna get drafted. Probably. I mean, I'm gonna get drafted.
You want year 1, Cleveland State. Cleveland's not
year 1.
Yeah, year 1.
Year 1. Now, year 1, I would have. It was strong consideration.
He don't want to go against his school. That boy would have been gone. He would have been gone.
I'm a loyal dude, and
Norris is loyal. Norris is really loyal.
There's not a big difference in lifestyle.
I'm Norris's middleman right now. Hey, look, guys. Look, I know Norris ain't on the phone right now. Let's get it real simple. You get Michael Jordan on that phone, that boy gonna commit tomorrow. Hey, with the $3 million. Hey, yo. You get Michael Jordan on that phone right now.
Hey, facts.
That boy gonna commit tomorrow.
Hey now.
Facts.
Now, if they say $5 million with the Jordan deal, individual Jordan deal, and not the team Jordan deal.
All right, Josh, you see?
Cleveland State, it's been real. I appreciate you. But you know what I would do? In order for me to accept that, you got to give Cleveland State the Jordan deal.
Yeah, right. You can't ask that.
I would.
Come on, bro. You don't ask for them to give Cleveland State.
I'm not leaving the team. They're the only team that believed in me coming out of high school. I only had one Division I scholarship offer. I'm not just leaving the
Hey, you see what I'm talking about? Hey, guys.
I'm loyal to the state. I'm not going.
Hey.
doing that.
Have y'all seen that movie Bird Box with Sandra Bullock? Where the little ghosts go in the eyes turn a little different. That's what Norris is doing right now.
Yeah,
You see the money coming in the eyes. Hey, yo, it's Bird Box. It's Bird
Why
Box.
are you calling this man Bird
I'm
Box?
loyal to Cleveland State, bro. I had chances to transfer when I was there. I just not even a consideration.
Nah, you didn't have the Jordan brand calling though, and with Michael Jordan. Hey, Norris.
They do be having the brands call now.
Hey,
That's a crazy thing.
I've been a big fan of yours. You know what I'm saying? We'll have the Jordan brand deal. We'll have the cold-blooded ones come out in the city near you. That boy Norris will be gone. Hey, look.
I'm about to sue the NCAA, bro.
Hey, guys. I love everything y'all done for me, the city of Cleveland. But, yo, I had to take my talents to North Carolina. They gave me an offer I could not refuse. Yo, my God.
The brands do.
Hey, yo. Facts.
Josh is 100% correct. The brands are calling. I feel like we should all have a lawsuit against the NCAA. They really tricked me by giving me free food. And I said, sign. Where is the pen? I'll sign right now. That's crazy.
They should have gave us the money for the food. The money, that's what they should have gave us.
Instead of money, they gave us points.
I know.
They gave us points to use.
You get 2,000 points, and then when those 2,000 points run out, you gotta wait till the next grade period.
Don't know what's going on in college, bro. So much of this is tied to sneakers stuff too, as well. Like
I do know, bro. I'm not oblivious to what's going on.
Yo, you can get a kicker in your deal if you go there. This is pro sports.
Okay,
so there still have to be some accountability, though. You still, just because it's pro sports, it still has to be some accountability, bro. Gotta have some morality to this thing. Having pros come back and 18, 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds lose their scholarship because of old head when they come back. Don't go pro until you're sure that you're a pro. That'll solve all these problems. Stop going pro until you're ready to go pro. And because they paying now, you don't have to go pro. Go straight to college and get paid.
You get punished for being a 4-year guy. You know that's not realistic, bro.
It is. They paying now. You can stay for 4 years.
Your goal is to get to the NBA. When you stay 4 years,
you can't have it all.
You get punished.
You can't have it all.
Make that decision. Why are we getting mad that they're allowed to come back?
Go to school and then go pro, and you can stay in school as long as you need to. Because you're getting paid, so you can't say, "Oh, well, I need to go pro." No, you don't need to go pro now because you're getting paid. So go to school, develop. You still getting paid, and when you're ready, go. And when you go, you don't come back. Versus
they don't take you because you stayed.
You said what?
I said, what if they don't take you because you stayed? You decide to stay.
Man, if your game is that good, they taking you. Ain't nobody that good not getting called. If your game is that good, it don't matter how old you are, they taking you. That's just the simplest of the matter. That's the bottom line. If your game is that good, you will get a chance. And when you get your chance, ball.
You know what? We gotta call another big dog. We gotta call Josh Hart. Jason Hart, Coach Jason Hart. Sorry about that. I said Josh Hart. Call Jason Hart. My bad, dog. Yeah, my bad. Hey,
I was like,
Josh Hart. Coach Hart.
I was like, wait, we're getting Josh.
We're gonna call Coach Hart. I'm gonna put him in the group message. Me and Norris, we got to bring him on the show. Kentucky assistant coach. Let's bring him on.
He coached for the Ignite too. He was an Ignite coach.
And was Norris's coach too as well. We need the explanations.
Shout out to Coach Hart too, hey man. He had a heck of a career. For those who don't know his story, he did his thing.
Yep. I'm gonna put Coach Hart in the group chat today. We got to put Jason Hart in here. Yeah, Josh. Hey, yo, you forgot, huh? Josh, this is Coach Hart coached the man Norris. For sure.
Yeah. We got to
have Jason Hart on here. We got to get it real spicy. By the way, tomorrow we got the GM of Missouri basketball in here. We need y'all best behavior to ask great questions like y'all doing today. Not best behavior. Y'all can ask y'all questions or whatever. I'm saying, don't be scared to ask questions. That's what I'm saying right now. We want y'all to be. Yeah, we want y'all to ask y'all questions.
100%. And before we log off, did everybody go to YouTube? Hey, I'm really looking at our Twitter watchers right now.
I mean, go to YouTube.
Swish go to YouTube right now. Subscribe. Make sure that you guys turn on your post notifications immediately. Hit that little bell. Hit the like. share with your friends, because I don't know if we're gonna be on Twitter for too long, but I'm just saying you might want to do it right now. So we'll be back on tomorrow at 8 a.m. PST, 11 a.m. Eastern. And like how Jordan and Norris said, have your questions ready. Let's do it.
Dang, Josh was on there on TikTok, bro. I gotta get my TikTok up.
Yeah, I said JG.
Gotta get
Yeah, my teammate.
Yeah. Shout out to JG.
My bad. I won't eat on here anymore, guys. These sour punches are getting crazy. My bad.
That was crazy.
You see how active I was. I already know my mom going to definitely give me a rating of an F after this show is over. Jordan, we like the energy, but you was eating them sour patches on the live stream.
Facts. But with that being said, we will see you guys tomorrow. Bright and early.
We got the GM, Tim Fuller. Started with Overtime Elite. Now it's the GM of Missouri basketball. Has the leading scorer of California history, Jason Crow, on the team coming up next year. We have a lot to talk about.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
See you soon.
All right, y'all.
Bye.